Hello everyone, here we are again on the vlog channel. That's a little better. So I was sitting down thinking today, and I haven't put anything on this channel in a little while, so I figured I'm gonna, come in here in the studio now that I got the green screen all cleared away. It's awesome. You may have noticed on the last couple of shows there was no green screen, but now there is, so okay, anyway, problem solved. Anyway, I figured I would come in here. I don't normally film vlogs in here, but anyway, I figured I would. Now what I really wanted to talk about this afternoon was what do you want to do when you grow up? Or if you are already grown up, what did you want to do when you grew up? Or are you doing what you wanted to do? Now it's kind of weird. When I was younger, I think I had like 10,000 things that I wanted to do career-wise. When I grew up, one of those I wanted to be a police officer. I think that's kind of every 10-year-old's dream, which eventually for most people kind of wears off. I was, however, a firefighter for some time until I quit. I believe it was back in 2001, 2002, maybe somewhere around there that I quit, and now I work in manufacturing and do a little bit of side work on YouTube as well. Back in 2006, I wanted to get into the snake breeding business. I mean, I had snakes, I really loved snakes, and I thought, hey, I can breed these things and sell them and make some money. Now, a few little misconceptions about this is, number one, it's very difficult to make money breeding snakes. There are people that do it. There are people out there that make a very good living doing it, but it's not as simple as putting a couple animals together and popping out babies and selling them. I did have, I was fairly successful, kind of. I mean, I wasn't making a living doing it, but I was making a profit doing it, which was kind of neat. But the one thing that really jumped out at me was focusing so hard on the business of breeding and selling snakes. I completely lost interest in the hobby. It completely destroyed it for me. So I eventually sold all of my breeders and I got out of the hobby altogether. But it wasn't like 6 months later, that same year, that I realized that I still had a love for the hobby and got back into it. There was also a time that I wanted to be a herpetologist. In fact, I think I wanted to be a herpetologist when you couldn't even really go to school to be a herpetologist. But that kind of wore off fairly quick. I mean, now I don't want anything to do with it. I mean, I have super respect for the people that do it. It's grueling work for very little pay, and I think that's really the main reasons why I decided I didn't want anything to do with it, because I just didn't enjoy it enough to put in the 20-hour days to make next to nothing. So that dream kind of passed, as well as the other ones, and now here I sit in 2013. I still have no idea what I'd like to do when I grow up, if you will. I mean, I'm not sure. I really sit and think about it with the show. I mean, things are moving forward. It's profitable. It's making money. That's great. It's not making a living, but it's making money. But I sit and ask myself, do I want to be doing this in 20 years? And I just can't answer that question, really. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's easy to say yes, I enjoy doing it now, but things change, so I'm not really sure. But anyway, that is where you come in. I'm real curious, those of you that aren't doing something right now, what is it that you want to do? And those of you that are doing something, did you turn out doing what you wanted to do before you knew what you wanted to do, or are you doing something completely different? And what do you think about it? Leave a text comment or a video response. And hey, I hope you guys have a great Easter, and I am trying to figure out how I'm gonna film the show around Easter. It's terrible, but it's not terrible, it's good. I always find a way. But if you are unaware, Monday I'm coming back off of vacation, and it's absolutely amazing the amount of people that didn't get the message that I was going on vacation for 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, a lot of people didn't get it, and I'm coming back Monday, and no, that is not an April Fool's joke. So we'll see you then. Have a great Easter, and don't eat too much candy.